Dan is the king of high-ticket sales, and he is a masterful entrepreneur.
That's what I love about Dan, no BS.
Dan is an exceptional leader, teacher, business mentor, and friend.
Dan's a force of nature.
$12 million in my pocket is what I believe I would have above and beyond what I've made in the last 10 years alone, had I found Dan Lok sooner.
Today we are going to talk about how to package and sell your high-ticket consulting retainer fees. Who doesn't like a retainer? It gives you stability. You don't have to hunt for clients all the time. So I will teach you what I personally do and what I advise other experts and consultants do. Currently, CEOs pay me six-figure a year to advise them an hour a month. I easily do seven-figure in consulting fee working with clients one-on-one on a very part-time basis. That doesn't include sales from our digital programs. It doesn't include our high-ticket advisory group. It doesn't include our coaching division. I'm just talking about one-on-one. So to package and sell high-ticket consulting retainer fees, what you want to do is this. You always want to offer 1 year, a minimum of 1 year. You always offer that first. Why? Because you want that effect. You want to think about, hey, in order to produce the long-term results, and it takes at least a year, if not two, to produce any significant results, to solve any major problems. Now, it depends on what you do. 1 year. If you are getting resistance from your clients, now you can then downsell them and say, hey, instead of 1 year, why don't we start with 6 months? And if you are still getting resistance, to say, no, I don't want to go for 6 months, then you go for 3 months. So you're following this path. You offer them 1 year first, then 6 months, and then 3 months. Instead of the other way around, hey, let me offer you 3 months. If you like it, I hope you like me. I hope you like what you do. Maybe you will renew. That's a horrible idea. You set the tone. You set the expectation up front. I work with clients on a yearly basis. You're not ready. You're not quite there yet. Fine, I will make an exception. I will do 6 months. You're still not ready. Okay, let's get you started with 3 months, get you some results. But the goal is after 3 months, if I deliver what I say I'm going to deliver, if I get you the results that you want, after 3 months, can we talk about a 1 year agreement? See, you are setting up the stage. You are setting up the sale. You're setting up the retainer fees. So one of the ways you can structure your fee is you give them a little bit of a break if they pay the whole thing up front. Let's say you charge $10,000 a month for retainer, $120,000 a year. So they could pay you on a monthly basis, $120,000 a year, or they could pay you $100,000 up front and save basically 2 months, right? They get 2 months, quote unquote, for free if they pay the whole thing up front. So then you have a number of clients that would say, hey, you know what? I want to save $20,000. I want to save a little bit of money. I would prepay the whole thing up front. It's good for your cash flow. And then you have some clients that are like, I don't know. I would rather do a monthly retainer. That's fine. On a monthly basis, you just make an additional $20,000. And depends on what you're consulting on. I have clients and mentees, they are consulting in the B2B space, and what they do is, what I teach them, they charge a retainer plus a percentage of revenue. If you are in the business of helping businesses make more money, save money, or improve efficiency, you can see if you can negotiate that type of deal. So it's a base, a retainer plus a percentage of sales. It could also be a percentage of increase sales. Let's say the business is doing $10 million a year. You negotiate if you could take them to 12 million, 13 million, 20 million. You get a percentage of that additional bump. You could do that as well. I also have clients in the B2B space, in the software space, where they charge a retainer fee plus advisory equities. So in the future, when there's an exit or any kind of liquidation event, so now my clients, they would be able to get a piece from that as well, from the work that they did many, many years ago. So you can structure that way as well. Remember, as an expert, you don't get what you want, you get what you negotiate. You don't want to sell your time, you want to sell value. You want to sell the outcome. You want to sell the result. When you are delivering value on a consistent basis, when you help them solve a major problem, that's when you don't get the yucky feeling of you and your client, the client is thinking, why am I paying you every month? No, you should structure the deal in such a way that, hey, you're on the same page, your values are aligned, your interests are aligned. So they gladly pay you your retainer fee every single month. Does that make sense? Until then, go high ticket.